حتى ينطقوا به ويفهمون لغته. إن الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام في حديث له يقول إن ما معناه أن من تكلم باللسان العربي فهو عربي، أو من تكلم بلسان العرب فهو عربي. وهذا هو ما يجعل المغربي أو الموريتاني أو الجزائري على الرغم من نسبته إلى أفريقيا إلا أنه يقول إني عربي. لماذا هو عربي وكيف يدعم ادعاءه؟ لأنه ينطق باللسان العربي. تخيلوا لو أن إندونيسيا وبنغلاديش وباكستان وماليزيا والهند كلها تحولت إلى اللسان العربي. المطلوب من العرب أن يعرفوا أن عليهم واجبا تجاه إخوانهم المسلمين من غير العرب ويؤدوه، وهم في مسيس الحاجة إلى هذا الدعم. The next question. هل يجوز لمسلم أن يقتني نسخة من التوراة أو الإنجيل؟ هذا الشق الأول من السؤال. وهل يوجد كنائس تنصيرية في السودان؟ It's a two-part question. The first part of the question asks, is it permissible from a Sharia point of view for a Muslim to have a copy of the so-called Torah or Injil, the Bible that is? And the second part, are there any missionary centers or churches in the Sudan undertaking missionary activities?
You see, our alims have said that don't touch this book, the Christian Bible, to avoid the dangers. It is a very dangerous book. George Bernard Shaw, one of the great British playwrights, he said, the most dangerous book on earth, keep it under lock and key. Your children must not have access to it.
هناك بعض المشاهير الذين يصفون الكتاب المقدس هذا العهد القديم والعهد الجديد بأنه من أخطر الكتب على وجه الأرض. حتى الروائي الشهير جون برنارد شو يقول هذا الكتاب من أخطر الكتب التي ظهرت في تاريخ البشر، وينصح كل إنسان بأن مثل الدواء احفظه بعيدا عن الأطفال، احفظوه بعيدا عن متناول أيدي أبنائكم حتى لا يصلوا إليه.
But as a weapon of attack and defense, you can't do without this. As a weapon, because Allah tells us in the Holy Quran, He says, وَقَالُوا, and they say, who? The Jews and the Christians. وَقَالُوا, they say, لَنْ يَدْخُلَ الْجَنَّةَ إِلَّا مَنْ كَانَ هُودًا أَوْ نَصَارَى. That you Muslims will never, never enter Jannah. There's no heaven for you. Unless you become a Yahudi, says the Yahudi, and unless you become a Nasara, says the Nasara. That's what Allah is telling us, reminding us. That's what the Jews and the Christians are saying. In answer to that, Allah says, Tilka amaniyuhum, that this is their wishful thinking, vain desires, hallucination, which is a bakwas, barbara. Don't get frightened. Qul, tell them, Hatu burhanakum. Produce your burhan. In kuntum sadiqeen, if you're speaking the truth, let us have a look at your burhan. So he says, here is my burhan. What do you say? So I don't touch it. Is that what you say? Huh? No, you're unreasonable. At the checkpoint, you know, your policeman, to have the visa for Makkah and all, whether non-Muslim, pretending to be Muslim might get through, so he stops the car. He says, Iqama. Iqama, huh? Iqama, he wants Iqama, yeah. So, he's asking me, for example, so I take it out of my pocket. Iqama. So I don't touch it. This is very unreasonable. I say, my Iqama, Iqama. If this is not, doesn't look like Iqama, he must look at it. He has a good laugh. He says, Akhi, I want Iqama. I don't understand your language. So he called somebody, he said, ask him, Iqama. So he said, passport, passport. I said, oh, you want passport. But when I present mine, he must touch it, he must see. He says, no, 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 no. I want Iqama. Same thing. Allah says, ask him for his burhan. Allah is asking you, ask, Qul, say, Hatu, burhanakum. I don't know, you people understand Arabic. I don't know Arabic. Wallah, I don't know Arabic. I only know this through the translation. I understand it says, Qul, say, Hatu burhanakum. Produce your burhan, your proof, your certificate, your diploma that gives you Jannah and sends us to Jahannam. Let us have a look. So he said, here it is. He said, I don't touch it. No, very unreasonable. When Allah commands us to demand proof, it presupposes that when proof is produced, you will be able to analyze it and show him, I said, look, you see, you say this is the book of God. Look, for this reason, and that reason, and that reason, it can't be Allah's kalam. You reason with him. That's what we are supposed to do. But if you don't, it's not for everybody. We don't want to flood the country. But if you want to arm your children, you have to give him that weapon, AK-47. You don't want every Saudi to carry AK-47, do you? No. Everybody carrying AK-47, da, 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 can kill 100 people. No, you don't want that. But your military, your soldiers who are going to guard our country, you have to arm them with AK-47. And with the laser gun, arm them with the laser gun. You have to arm them as a weapon of attack and defense. This book becomes a weapon of attack and defense. From that point of view, we need it. If you're going to do the job, not as an ornament for beautifying your home, for putting in your libraries, it's rubbish. Wallah, it's rubbish. It's the filthiest, dirtiest religious book on earth. I'm telling you. But now we don't know it. So they're pushing it down our throat. And they're getting customers with this. They're getting converts with this. But you have to know, the people who are going to go into the battlefield to talk, they must know what this book is all about.
إن هذا الكتاب لا يعدو كونه نفاية مع الاعتذار للألفاظ، مجرد سخافات وترهات وخرافات لا قيمة لها. هذه حقيقة. ومن ثم فردا على سؤال السائل هل يقتنيه المسلم، يقول الشيخ طبعا ليس كل مسلم يحتاج إلى اقتنائه لمجرد التسلية أو لله، ولكن إذا كان الغرض منه هو استخدامه كسلاح في التناظر وفي التجادل وكسلاح في عملية الدعوة، فهو كأي سلاح مطلوب للمدافع أو للمهاجم لا بد منه. هذا الكتاب يقول لنا ربنا في القرآن الكريم إن اليهود والنصارى يدعون كذبا ويقولون لن يدخل الجنة إلا من كان هودا أو نصارى. هذه دعوة يقولونها، والقرآن ربنا تعالى في القرآن يحدثنا عنها. ويقول القرآن تلك أمانيهم، هذه مجرد أهواء أو خرافات عندهم. قل هاتوا برهانكم، ما هو دليلكم على أنه لن يدخل الجنة إلا من كان هودا أو نصارى؟ سيقولون دليلنا هنا. عندئذ تحتاج إلى أن تمعن النظر في هذا الكتاب وتدرسه دراسة جيدة حتى تعرف كيف تتجادل وتتحاور، كيف تهاجم وكيف تدافع. ومن هنا يصبح اقتناؤه ضرورة لا غنى عنها لمن يريد أن يتجه إلى مجال العمل الدعوي.
Just 1 second. Before the last question is asked, I would like to tell you, my brothers, that the Christians have produced the Burhan. Allah says, ask him for his Burhan. We didn't ask him. I'm asking the Arabs, I asked them in Egypt, are you asking the Christian for his Burhan? This is no. I'm asking in the UAE, I'm asking them, are you asking the Christian for his Burhan? This is no. I'm asking the Saudis, are you asking the Christian for his Burhan? This is no. I said, you read the Quran? I said, yes. You understand what you read? And Allah is telling you, قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ. Why don't you understand that simple instruction? Ask him for his Burhan. You didn't ask him, but he produced it. They produced this book in 2,000 different languages. 2,000 different languages. Or the question, by the way, the previous question was something about the Sudan. In answering, I forgot about that. In southern Sudan, they got the Bible in 40 different Sudanese dialects. 40 different dialects. I have seen 4 of the Dinkas alone. The Dinka Bible in 4 different dialects. Dinka. John Garang, who's fighting the Sudanese.